Hello everyone and welcome back to Outer Worlds. And hey, I'm right where I left off. I respect to a science build. I now have 2 science weapons. I can shrink stuff and I can control stuff. I don't think I've ever used these except for the achievement on Xbox, and I used them for like 30 seconds. I still have my long range weapon, which I made an electric, and I made a void. While these two are plasma, they're really not for damage. They're meant for like the wacky effects, but they'll still burn through stuff. And you know, something else I should have done was organize my inventory a little bit. So I guess I'll do that real quick. Basically, this is just going to involve me getting rid of almost everything. I'm going to hang on to this for now. Sell. Sell. I'll keep this, I'll keep these 3, just in case. If I ever switch off of science, I'm going to need stuff to go back to. Get rid of that. I'm keeping that for its stealth ability. Same thing with that. And everything else is just cool to keep. I'm keeping this in case I ever want to go back to like an actual armor piece instead of my my snazzy little wear here. I don't know, I think I'm looking pretty good. God, that gun kind of brings it together, doesn't it? All right. So what was I doing? Oh, I didn't give anyone their perks back. Whoopsie. I'll do that real quick. Oh, health is always nice. That's good. Do some more armor. Companion ability damage. I'm just doing the usual stuff. The more damage after using an ability, and the more armor. That's pretty much going to be the same for everybody. So health, first thing. Although that's actually pretty good too. But I'm just going to go for a nice well-rounded usual build here. Nyoka, who unfortunately I'm probably not going to use again. But that's okay. I'm still going to give her some stuff. You and you. You think after doing this so many times I would memorize it? Parvati got hers though. Never mind. I actually did. Oh, Parvati and Sam got theirs. That's right. Hey, Vicar. That's actually pretty good. But I'm killing stuff so fast, I don't think it's needed. So once again, nope, no. Oh yeah, and he has that extra perk, which I think, I haven't looked it up. He doesn't seem to get his perk from his companion quest. I think it just gives me an extra perk for some reason. Oh yeah, the science well. Okay, well I'm bringing Max then. I'm lucky I looked at that. I would have had to respec everybody just for him. So Max is coming with me. And wow, I have done a lot. I think it's time for a main mission. Although there might be 1 or 2 side quests I never picked up on Byzantium. I might have missed 1 or 2. So I'm going to take a quick look around the... wow, my voice cracked. I need to drink more water. Throat's a little dry. So I'm taking Max, who covers Sam. So I need Felix or Parvati for the usual persuade and lockpick. So my party is pretty much, as long as I have a science build, I'm going to have Max or Sam. Usually Max. Because he gives me that 20% science. In fact, I should give him a science weapon. Oh, ideas. What am I thinking? Should give him a science weapon. I'm going to make him a melee user in this case. Do I want to give him the big hammer, or do I want to give him the weird thing? I don't know what it does. I'm thinking weird hammer. Actually, what does his perk actually do? Is it for everybody, or is it just for me and him? You and your companions. I can have 2 people with science weapons. Well, I'm going to either use Felix or Parvati, so maybe I should give Parvati this goofy thing. You know what? Parvati likes hammers. And Max, I can see him with just a one-handed club hitting people. No, we're going pure science. All right, you get the cool looking club. And I'm tempted. I'm gonna keep him mixed. You know, if things get close, I still want to have a long range option with him. If I lock him into melee only, he's just gonna spend half the fight running into stuff. And Parvati, you get the hammer. Felix, I should probably give Felix something too. But honestly, I'll just switch it off of him. Him and Max will swap off the bat. Isn't that bad? They're both sports fans, right? It's sort of a bat. It's like it's future baseball. And I'm gonna keep those just in case I want to switch back. And now I'm gonna tinker them, and then I'll be on our way. Once again, I'm starting the stream doing this kind of stuff, but hey, it's necessary. Okay, those are way leveled up. I'm gonna level up this because I forgot to. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just keep doing this. Oh, look at it! Look at it go. 33. That's a powerful hammer. I wish you could do this for all weapons. Can you imagine like doing this and it's only 200 for every level, plus like after like level 3 or 4? Oh, I think we're set. You know what? I'm going to give you a boost to that. Which one did Parvati have? This one. All right. We are going to destroy. I'm going to lead the fight with this thing sometimes to put some void on him. And I mean, honestly, at this point, I can do whatever I want. We're just going to wreck everything. And now we got Team OG. My first ever companions. You know, it's kind of like Kaden and Ashley. Except, I don't have a racist on my team. Well, no, we don't know. I guess we haven't really talked about that. Alright, Byzantium. You know, Byzantium is, I mean, obviously Byzantium is a planet you can do stuff on, like all the others. I feel like it's shorter than the others. Although it's kind of skewed because we just got done with Monarch, and Monarch takes forever if you do everything. Not saying I didn't like it. It's just like, you spend so long there, and then you come to here, and it's like half as long. By the way, if you do the board stuff, you actually come here before Monarch. Or at least you can. The story leads you here first. Again, a nice little touch. Monarch is like a lawless land, so if you side with Anarchy, you go there first. This place is the board place, so if you side with the board, you go here first. Like board planet and just chaos planet. Once again, a nice quiet elevator ride. Hey, I'm not great at social situations. When I'm in an elevator with someone for a while, I don't say a word. It's awkward, but it's just like, I mean, what can I talk about? Cool elevator. Not much to talk about. Now, I said I would look around a little bit. It looks like, again, one of the things I love is doing the side quests pretty much gets you everywhere. I'm going to take a look and see what these buildings are. I don't think they're anything, and this is the one I'm supposed to go in, so. And as you can see, this place, it looks nasty. Oh, there is one mission I just remembered that we can do. And it's over this way. See the benefits of not doing a blind playthrough. It is fun to do a blind playthrough. I love watching blind playthroughs. Oh, they're talking.
But never fear. I believe I can still keep pace with you and the captain.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I know you will, Ms. Holcomb, and thank you.
Aww. We're all one big happy space family. Completely forgot what I was saying. Alright, I think it's this way? Yeah, this person.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be...
I thought we were in Byzantium.
Anywhere else.
I mean, this is Byzantium, right? Yeah, that's where it says I am. Byzantium. Unless they consider this to be like the somewhat normal place, and Byzantium's the place they're talking about.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Hey, I'm not frolicking, okay? That's a good point, actually. Yeah, am I frolicking?
I don't reckon so. Maybe she's talking about me? I mean, I'm definitely the greasy one.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
Boy, I would love to live in a city full of people like this, wouldn't you? What's wrong with more people coming here?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
Early retirement from what? Living? Like, no one works in this town, barely. What do they retire from? Yeah, what's early retirement here?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
I mean, it's about as fair as someone like you getting to live here and do whatever you want while other people don't. You know, it's a little similar. No, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, it's true, but you know what? Life's not fair. Give her a nice splash of cold water there.
Well, it should be if you pay enough. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
Oh, we get paid this time. I like this plan.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
As much as I don't want to help this person, I kind of want to see this special district. So, yeah, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
So she doesn't care if I kill people along the way. How did you get these codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
It sounds like your grandfather earned it, not you. But anyway, what's a CIU? Or O?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
Yeah. Some artists and creative people made stuff and he got credit for it. Typical. What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
And what have you done?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting is not the same as earning.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Yeah, bye.
You're welcome.
As much as I don't like this person, I want to do the mission. Oh, I remember what I was saying earlier after I lost my own train of thought somehow in 10 seconds. I enjoy watching people play blind playthroughs of games that I love, like Mass Effect type, games like that. But there's also a benefit, to playing it having been played before when you're doing it yourself. Like, I don't look around for, and especially in a game like
Didn't
this.
seem so much like traveling with us
Oh.
before you met that hermit fellow.
Yes, I was kind of an ass, wasn't I?
I wouldn't say that. You were more of an, well, I'm just glad you're not like that anymore.
Oh, I'm still an ass, just someone who knows he is. It's quite amusing, the ridiculous things that go through my head.
Just like the rest of us, then. You're all right, Mr. Vicker.
Yep, everyone's getting along. They also keep interrupting me, and I keep losing my train of thought. I like the idea of playing a game blind, personally. On stream, it's fun to, watch the progression yourself and everyone else watch it. But hey, there are definite advantages to not doing that.
Always.
Again, if you're playing a game where you have to just walk around, it's good to know where to go. It kind of saves some dead air. And some people can pull that off. I'm new at this, so it's why I chose not to blind stream Pokemon. There's a lot of dead air in Pokemon, and I don't think I'm good enough at bantering and talking to myself, and I just don't think I could pull it off well. It'd be a lot of just silence. Where am I going?
You need a level head.
I literally just said, this is wow. What timing? I literally said, not blind streaming prevents this kind of thing. And it still happened a little bit. Okay, so it's below me. Can I go? I think I might know where it is. Where is that area that you can go to the tunnels underneath? I think it's down there. And I am not finding it. Okay. I am disproving my point right now. Well, talking about the fact that I decided to stream this and stop Mass Effect and Final Fantasy X to do it. I will be going back to them once I'm done with this. But once I finish Final Fantasy X, I'm probably going to do Mass Effect every day I stream until it's done. Just because it's it's kind of like the game of my channel, in a sense. Oh, that's why I'm not finding it. Okay. So I kind of want to get through it. I really want to play it and I want to stream it. I'll get back to Final Fantasies. But for now, I think that's what I'm going to do. I will finish 10 though, because if I stop doing 10 and come back to it after I'm done, it'll be months before I get back to it. That's too long of a break right in the middle of a game.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh,
What's
well.
pushing me?
Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go hit up Bijou's.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw a sprat in there.
Bijou's too? Damn. What's this city coming to?
Again, good question. This is supposed to be the shining jewel of corporate Halcyon, and look at it. Not much sneaking either. There's just no one here. All right, well, I'm just gonna sneak in here. Yay! This is supposed to be like the best of the best. This is where the lucky people that get their number drawn get to go.
To the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium.
Ooh.
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind.
Sounds
Today
like a
is the first
paradise.
day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations.
No, that's number 2. Where's number 1?
To the house.
There we go. You're special. Oh. Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program from across the Halcyon system. That, let me move my mic here a bit. That doesn't just include workers on Terra 2, but those who live on the Groundbreaker or Hephaestus as well. Even after weeding out undesirable or underqualified candidates, only 2.3% of those entrants are selected for early retirement. I sure hope you bragged to your neighbors before you left. Way to overcome those odds, champ.
Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Did you know the early retirement selection system is the most rigorous, cutting-edge lottery system in the entire galaxy? Here's how it works. Each candidate's name is printed on a plastic ball. Well, this is sophisticated. The plastic ball is placed in an advanced turbo encabulator with thousands of others. A team of advanced automechanicals operate a complex series of pulleys at random. The balls are funneled through the turbo... I already forgot what I said. Turbo encabulator. I'm bad with words. Into an... What the... Stop with the big words. That tube. They are then launched at a specially designed accuracy matrix. The first ball that aligns with the center of the accuracy matrix is the winner of the day. So it sounds like they take a ball, do some random stuff, and then shoot a ball at a dartboard, kind of. By using this method, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation ensures that all early retirees are selected with complete impartiality and minimal collateral damage.
Retirement Center.
We're sure that all you had a wonderful time completing your early retirement application forms, but we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. Fortunately, we're pleased to inform you that your hard work has all been worth it. By knowing details like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Every detail will be tweaked and adjusted to fit your unique needs. Just like how Hammersmith weapons are built to fit each customer's personal style of combat. What you want, Hammersmith. Well, that's a paid advertisement. The Early Retirement Center is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within its walls since its construction. Wow. This is all thanks to the hard work of the men and women in black and white. Universal Defense Logistics. Each and every day, UDL security protects the citizens of Byzantium, shielding them from harm. No dissidents run wild under their watch. They're all on Monarch. So rest easy, early retirees. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security. Whether you're out and about or relaxing at home, UDL is watching you. That's not creepy. Here in Byzantium, automechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient. Just as they do in the rest of the city, teams of automechanicals regularly sweep through the streets of the early retirement district to give that classy Byzantium sheen. But that's not all. They'll attend to your personal needs as well. Want to order a drink? They'll bring you one right to the table. Make a mess in your new penthouse? They'll clean it up for you. While they'll even carry your luggage once it has been cleared by security and released from our custom warehouse, of course. If you see 700 pounds of steel lumbering towards you, don't panic. You probably just dropped one of your Happy Dale Farms woolly curds. Ugh. Whoops, don't worry, I'm sure it's still good.
In your own private
God, food does not sound appealing in this world. The early retirement program is the personal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Minister Clark and Chairman Rockwell share a vision that every worker in Halcyon has a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. So before you step onto that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say, "Thank you, Minister Clark. You wouldn't be here without him."
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse. Furnished
This place is pretty nice.
24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection. Some assembly.
Before beginning your new life in Byzantium, our safety regulations require you to consent to the following. Oh, good, a contract. You hereinafter referred to as the employee consent to the rules and regulations of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center, hereinafter referred to as the Center. The employee confirms that they have read and understand the rules of Center as written in Article 3, Section 5, Clause 27 of the Early Retirement Welcome Packet. The employee also confirms that they received the packet en route to the Center. Didn't get that, but okay. Probably because I broke in. In the unlikely event of injury, death, or the loss of personal items. Why is it in that order? The employee assumes all liability for the incident. The Halcyon Holdings Corporation and its subsidiaries bear no responsibility for the incident and offer no compensation. Should the center recover any lost or stolen goods, the employee must retrieve them within 48 hours or their goods will be forfeit. The employee is having second thoughts about living out the rest of their lives in unparalleled luxury, then they may exit this terminal and return to the center's landing bay. There the employee may turn in their winning early retirement ticket and await the next inbound transport. Don't worry, that ticket won't go to waste. It will be given to another deserving worker to keep the center's inbound population at ideal levels. Otherwise, if the employee is ready to begin the final leg of their early retirement journey and enjoy all the center has to offer, please select I consent. Congratulations, you just made the first step on the greatest journey of your life. Now please proceed to the elevator. Your early retirement awaits.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite?
So yes, obviously this has red flags popping up everywhere.
Blazing Borscht barbecue or Rizzo's all
So now you're in this elevator, you're a worker who has a crap job, and you're like, oh, I just hit the jackpot. I'm going to live in luxury. You know, and it's starting to look kind of crappy like the rest of the city. That's a long elevator. Oh, real life simulator for me. No talking in the elevator. And here we are, paradise. Yeah, because didn't see this coming.
Oh no.
Yep, this is what they do with the early retirement people. They pick the people they want to get rid of, tell them they're going to a nice fancy place to live the rest of their lives, and then they kill them.
Processing data. Performing an area sweep.
Oh, that's a lot of robots. Hey, they're just here to welcome me. Retirement facilitation drone. Permanent retirement from life. Man, making this an electric rifle was a good idea coming down here. Oh yeah. I have science weapons. I don't think they work on automatic. This might work. Or I'll just kill him. Hey, look, little robot.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Yeah, look at the little robot. God, this thing does decent damage too. Oh, I'm just making miniature robots. Now, obviously, I can't use the mind control ray on these things. I wouldn't think. You know what? Let's try. I think it's working. I am mind controlling a robot. All right. Unfortunately, they're all dead, but hey, might be some good stuff in here. Although most of these people are from, you know, just working jobs, they're not gonna have any weapons on them, I would think. No, they have nothing. Why would they bring anything? They're coming down here thinking they don't have to do anything the rest of their lives. Why would they bring weapons? God, I don't think I need any more ammo, do I? I got one of those staffs. I actually do think there's a weapon over here. In fact, I think it might be a unique weapon. No, where was it? Maybe it was back there. I'm pretty sure there was something somewhere. That's where I came in. Am I going nuts, or is it not here? Interesting. I could have sworn there was one in here. Oh, maybe it's in one of these other little backroom things. Oh, maybe it's in a different area that looks like this. I really thought there was something in here. Oh. I must be going insane. Oh well. Well, I took out all the robots at least. I guess that means if anyone else comes down here, I mean, I'm sure they'll just get more robots, but it'd be nice to shut this place down. Good place to have an electric weapon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I found it. There it is. Although it's not a special weapon. It's just like one of these things, which would have been very helpful against them, but I don't really need it, so. To T&L customer service. I would like to formally request a refund on my new T&L shot cannon. You advertised it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient automechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I use T&L weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you better hope I can get this blood back into my body. Oh, he's a guard. Okay, he actually worked here. And I worked in customer service before, so trust me, I have heard that kind of line before, where it's, if you don't give me what I want, I will never shop here again, and you have lost a customer. I have news for you. Companies do not care. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go. Not saying I didn't actually care in some situations, just companies don't care. They just don't. Automatic status active. Maintenance status, exit status sealed. Due to the nature of their assignment, automechanicals in the HHC Early Retirement Center were not constructed with a standard maintenance mode or IFF transmitter responder. You'll be pleased to know that this saves 200 bits per unit. Please note that any injury sustained during routine repairs will come out of your paycheck. I cannot wait to destroy this corporation and all of them. The board. Oh, I could have disabled them. Oh, good job. I turned them off. I turned off the pieces. But hey, now I get to return and tell that person, yeah, those people weren't so lucky after all. Oh, I'm in the maintenance tunnels. Oh, I'm in the section that we couldn't get in before. Cool. And they're not attacking me. This is nice. Maybe they're friendly robots. They'll probably still care if I go in here, though. Go.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
And this is not stealing. I guess robots don't care. Give me all the stuff. I got this, which is not great. All right, what else can I take from the robots? Ooh, an automag pistol. I actually kind of like those pistols.
Oh, Invest search failed. Suspicious data
They don't.
found.
They don't like that.
Unexpected. Returning to normal protocols.
Come on. Come on. Nope. No, you didn't see anything. I'm not doing anything. Can I take it? Was it just the lockpicking? It doesn't say stealing. Yeah, I got a pistol. But yeah, I really like these pistols. I kind of want to use one. I mean, I have 2 long guns. I could get rid of one. I'll keep it for now. I know I keep saying that. Like, I have a nice collection of stuff here. But I have plenty of carrying capacity. For the hoarder such as myself. Yes, we escaped retirement. Now, this was the only mission I could think of that I missed. If there's no more, I might actually get this done tonight if I go a little longer. Because the end game, I have very little complaints about this game. One of them is the end game is very short. The last 2 areas you go in this game, if you do them right,
After your
it doesn't take very long.
hallucinations.
Fantastic. But it must be said that the sensation of myself as a separate mind inside a bag of skin was the real hallucination.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. It's quite liberating to realize that one is simply an aperture through which the universe experiences itself, and that all my pain and suffering was of my own creation.
So if Felix snuck into your quarters one night and stole half your underwear and filled the other half with itching powder, you'd kindly thank the universe and take it in stride? Not that I'm asking for any particular reason.
Just 1 second. I'm actually, I forgot to tweet out that I'm streaming. It's the one thing I forgot to do. So I'm going to do that right now. Especially since I might finish it tonight. Finale. If I don't finish it tonight, I will finish it early tomorrow. And let me put in the link. You know, as long as I've had this phone, you think I would know how to use it better. That's weird. Oh, come on, really? There it goes. It was not cooperating.
Well, I could use a breather.
Okay, I'm good now. Boy, this is some exciting streaming action. All right, here we go. Good now. So I think I'm going to check out what those were, and then I might be done. One was Ellie's house. This, I think, was the woman that I didn't kill. Yep. So yeah, I think it's just time to do the next thing. I think this might be it.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see
Now,
the stench
what to
of
do about
immorality
her?
radiating off of him? I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
Okay, now this is kind of messed up here. Thing is, if I told her this, she would probably like it and like the fact that people are being slaughtered that are poor and are working class. I am so tempted to send her there. You know, she's a jerk. I hate these people. If I burned down the corporation, she would die in the real world within a week anyway. And hey, I killed all the robots. Maybe she'll go down there and just see a bunch of bodies and be scarred for life. Psychological damage.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
Oh, man. You know, no frolicking. She hates that frolicking.
Truly? That's Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
If it's meant to be, it'll happen.
Oh, Max. I can always count on you for moral advice. Good point. I'm not killing her. Oh, yeah. See, I could just shoot my way in there. Not gonna do that. That's not my way on this game.
Really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes. Technically, I was assigned there as a vicar, but for all intents and purposes, I was a prisoner. I hid the truth behind semantics and denial. I hope you can forgive my deception.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. It was only ever the lion that bothered me. We all made our mistakes.
Our family's just getting closer and closer. So yeah, when you first meet him, he says that he was assigned as a vicar in jail. But you find out later, he was basically in jail. They didn't like his ideas that he said. So they sent him to jail. He might have been a priest working at the jail, but he was in jail. He couldn't leave. That's jail.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
I think I should, just from the stench of liquor coming off this guy. Oh. By the way, I don't drink. Ironically, I worked at a liquor store for 6 years. So it made me just not like it even more. Hey, drink if you want. Just leave me out of it. Leave me alone. Yeah. I don't think you should be drinking when you're guarding one of the most important people here.
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Oh, congratulations. You may be fired because I may or may not take this person out potentially. If taking him out ends the corporations for good, I just might have to do it. What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Well, no, congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Oh, that brings back just when I worked for a certain company, I literally had problems getting someone to cover me so I could take a damn bathroom break. It got to the point where I just would not drink anything during my shift. So I just wouldn't go. I would go to the bathroom before I got there and go when I got home. What can you tell me about this Minister Clark guy? Am I gonna, is this a guy I have to murder to get the job done or what?
Oh, he's, medium height with, medium colored hair and, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
He's just a medium guy. All right. How descriptive.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
How about you know what? I'm going to get this guy drunk off his ass and take his card. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Oh, I think I have one in my... Okay, I was wondering why it kept going. I have one in my inventory.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
You know, it makes me wonder, whoever voice acted this, you would have, come on, it would have been fun to voice act this. It would have been fun if they told you, like, you know what, have a few drinks beforehand. Make it authentic. I have more in my inventory. Okay, let's offer him another.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got, like, this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
This would be very, like, unprofessional and very dangerous, so I'm going to do it.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
You know, that's a very good point. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Where are you going?
I just need to sit down.
That's right. Have a good sit. Well, a good late. Oh, well, he died. I don't know if he's dead or not. Like, he made, like, the death, but I don't know if he's dead. I don't even want stuff anymore. We're near the end of the game. At this point, I'm just getting money I don't need. I'll still check, but I don't need a level 8 tactical shotgun. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'll just break it down. And speaking of that, I'm going to sell my stuff.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
I only get a 27%. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I don't think I put all... Nope, did not. Although it's a good thing I didn't because I had that vodka to give him. Don't need the drugs. Actually. Let me hang on to those. I have an idea. So by getting a guard drunk, I got a key to the estate. Now, just because I can go in there doesn't mean they're going to like me. So I'm kind of wondering how this is going to go. I think I went the long way around. And actually, it's a good thing I might get my stream done a little early tonight. Oh, they're talking.
Honest, my boot was untied.
You don't need to keep up appearances. You're among friends. We would never leave you behind.
Oh, and see, once again, more niceties. A streamer friend that I watch, she should be trying to finish up Final Fantasy X tonight. So I kind of want to watch that. So I'm hoping that I get this done by my normal time. Because I think she usually gets on when I'm done. Yeah, see, even though I have a key, this doesn't look great. Can I just walk up to the door?
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I'll be right back. And once again, it's going to be one of those weird things in this game where I can pick up a package for somebody else. Oh, that just reminded me of a Simpsons thing. Anyone who grew up on old school Simpsons might be able to think of what that is. Trying to go to the post office to get a letter or a package for someone. I think this is the wrong way to go in, but I'm just going to do it. No, this is the right way. I have to steal it. That's right. Totally forgot. Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, it's back here. At least I can't talk to them and be like, hey, can you give me that package? Or can I?
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it? How may I be of assistance?
Hey, do you have a parcel waiting for Clark? Minister Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick it up for him.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
I'm going to destroy this place. And everything in it. This planet is going... This town is going to be a crater.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
I hate everything about this place. You know what? The minister's here. I'll make the delivery, and you take the money.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Yeah, I'm sure that quarterly review will go well when this place is a burning crater. That reminds me of something else. Everything in this game reminds me of something that I hate. In a good way. The writing in this game is perfect in making you just hate this stuff. Oh, music lover is assuming direct control. Thank you.
Atoms, molecules, and chemical reactions, which in turn create and govern our bodies, minds, and emotions.
Oh, there goes Max again.
And yet somehow, we still believe we are in control.
Hey, music. I'm hoping to not only beat the game tonight, but I'm hoping that I'll finish up in time to watch Hazel try to beat 10 again tonight. It'll be fun.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
You know, that's just the sort of thing folks say when they're trying to hide something.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Delivery for the minister?
Yeah? Let's see it.
Well, music question. How did you slice your finger open? Because if you were playing the game when you did it, I really want to hear the story about how you sliced your finger open with a controller. Well, to be fair, my controller is kind of pointy plastic right now, too. The rubber's coming off. I got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Yeah. I get to go and... Dude, this is like the most important guy in this town, and they're letting me through because I have a package for him. Oh... I've done that. When I worked at the liquor store I mentioned about 5 minutes ago, I had to have a box cutter. And trust me, I cut myself on that thing several times because I thought it was like, you know, like clicked in, but it wasn't. So I grabbed at it when I wasn't looking. Yeah. I actually managed to cut myself with a safety box cutter that's built specifically for people not to cut themselves with. It has a giant guard around it, and I still was able to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, trust me, the box cutters they gave us were incredibly dull, but you can still cut yourself on them. Especially if you run your finger across the blade accidentally because you're doing that motion of like trying to pick it up and it's like the wrong angle. It's very easy to do. These people really don't care that I'm in here, do they? Place is also a little confusing. Hey, don't mind if I do. Again, we're towards the end of the game. Yeah. I gave him with the teddy. Well, hey, you did a blood sacrifice. Maybe it'll help you beat him now. Nope, that's back to Byzantium. Okay. So where am I going? He's upstairs. He's upstairs. So it sounds like if I kill this guy, I might be able to end the corporate BS this place is under. Let's do it.
How did you get in here?
Don't mind me. I'm just going to be delivering this package. Let me close the door here. It's a private package delivery. Okay.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Your guards are stupid. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide. I need the chemical. Yeah, let's just explain it rationally. I'm sure it'll help me. I need the chemical to save a bunch of colonists that have been in suspended animation for 70 years. I'm going to give it to a mad scientist, and he's going to save them.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
It sounds like this guy might not be my enemy, but he better stop with the idiot speak. They're not drugs, they're chemicals. And if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Yeah, back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Yeah, why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
So, we thought this guy was the enemy, and for some reason he was hoarding a chemical that literally has no use that we know of. So for some reason, Chairman Rockwell wants this chemical for something. The only use we know of is to wake people up after they've been cryoed for a while. Thought it was this guy, but it's not. This guy's been under house arrest, so it sounds like this might be an enemy of my enemy situation. Let's see. Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Oh, I accidentally found that earlier. No, if you want to see mind control, I have 2 science weapons on me for a science build. I have a mind control ray on me that apparently works on robots too. Science. Once I get into the district, then what?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
I'll be on my way.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years.
Oh, bye, music. Thanks for stopping by.
He's desperate to
I'll probably see you in Hazel stream later.
keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
Well, good plan.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
All right. So I'll admit, I came in here wanting to kill this guy. But he is not the one behind all this. The chairman is. So he gets to live. He's still kind of my enemy, sort of, but at least he's not like the others are. So that's a plus. Could be a good ally. Kind of a jerk, but he's been on house arrest for a couple of years. Maybe that, isolation can mess you up. All right. So I still need to investigate his office and find out why he wanted those chemicals and find out where they are. But I also, the minister wants me to send a message to Earth and to everybody. Now, he mentioned getting there through the maintenance tunnels. I accidentally did that before, but he gave me a pass card. I think when I was up here before, actually, my shroud took over. Yep. Who do they think they think I'm a regular guard, and this is such an amazing touch to this game. Watch what happens when I turn around to my teammates. Where are my teammates? Oh, they're right here. They're wearing the same armor they are. Only reason you can't see the helmet is because I have the helmets turned off. I love that about this. Like, it looks like they're wearing it because of the shroud. And it already turned off. Okay. Yep, this is it. Like this, I'm not the end of the game, obviously, but this is like the birthplace of everything I hate in this galaxy, or this system. This is where it all happens.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Oh, you're fine. Hello.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Even the greetings that the people have to give you are advertisements, and I hate it. I hate it. Let me through.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
I'm going to show him the access card and say, I'm good.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
You know, normally I go along with stuff, but I've had enough with this place.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Fair enough. But I have a lot of guns. Oh, this is it. Man, these... Alright, like, it's like, you know what, 2 things I want added to this game. Another difficulty that's in between hard and supernova, and elevator banter. I can't help it. Mass Effect 1's like my favorite game, so I'm pulling that from that, but where should I go?
If you'll forgive my saying so, that outfit looks splendid on you.
Oh, I think he's saying that because I have that Chimera suit on. That's pretty cool. What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Exciting.
The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
No, I mean, I like that he's enjoying his job, but I can't tell if he's really enjoying it, if he's just brainwashed. So, I'm just gonna go in here.
Excuse me, just a moment.
No, I'm fine. I'm good. I have a key. Bye.
Is there something I can do for you?
Whoops, skipped it accidentally. You should get back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your stationery. I know how you love that stuff.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah, I can relate.
What's with the big hole in the wall?
Maybe he's expanding his office into what was this guy's office. Of course, he has nothing but, like, liquor and candy and snacks. Ugh. All right. What is that? A broken snow globe. I'll take it. Here we go. View priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation, which we already knew. The board scientists are working on a solution. Kind of knew that. They weren't really getting anywhere. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. Well, at least we can confirm that it was him. It's waiting for your sign-off on the board strokes. So I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Print the key. Oh.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Yay.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Well, that was some quite distressing information.
Where?
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Yeah, we already knew about the starving thing. Thanks to that sublight mission, the scientists told us, like, we don't have enough food. I guess this is the way they're going to do it. Oh, I have enough hack to do that. Dimethyl sulfoxides, 46 gallons. Full quantity unavailable. Partial quantity received by Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Benzene, 75 gallons. Full quantity received by Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Sodium hypochlorite, 348 gallons. Received at Docking Bay 2, awaiting shipment to Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. They're getting a lot more stuff than just what we need. We're going to send the minister's message to Earth. Message en route. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. And, ooh, personnel files. Okay. Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. Yep. He's expanding his office into Clark's. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to offsite. Oop. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our interplanet colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a small workforce for the foreseeable future. So they want to freeze all the people who aren't in Byzantium, claiming they will thaw them out to work. But really, according to this, Byzantium has enough resources for Byzantium, but nobody else. They want to hoard it. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, can you overrule them easily? You can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know that they're at it again. So they're not happy either. No one's happy. What we gotta do now? I need to go and steal the chemicals is what I need to do. And I actually forgot about this part, so I might not get done tonight. It'll be close. So, wait, why is it telling me to go there? Let's find out. I don't actually remember this part. I only did it once. The other times I beat the game were just for fun. I sided with the board and did some other stuff.
What is it? I'm trying to keep a low profile.
I know of a shipment going to the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Can you sneak me in?
Are you crazy? The only thing more suicidal would be walking in the front door.
Come on, Golden Eagle. What did she call me? Arvandi's chicken. I forget what she called me.
Okay. I should be able to get you in, but it won't be pleasant. Get ready to take a deep breath and hold it.
Okay. I hope you're joking about that.
Mostly. Follow me and play it cool.
I am 100% not okay with this, Captain.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Parvati. I'm glad I brought you. So, where are we going? If you're going to ship me in a box, maybe it'll be like a nice big box with air holes. Maybe. So basically, I have to get the chemicals. And then there's like 2 more missions after that. And then we're done. But like I said, the last 2 missions, if you do them in the right way, they don't take very long. So I'm not trying to rush this. It's just I actually think I could get it done if I go like an extra half an hour tonight.
Here we are. I hope you like tight spaces.
I mean, this is pretty big. That's fine. I was expecting a box. And we're already in. Okay.
Should have thought to ask if there were air holes before we climbed in.
It's over now, right? We don't have to do that again. Ever?
Oh, these are cryopod things. I mean, we already know what their plan is. It makes sense that they would have them. Look at this place. Now, again, I can't look around too much because if my shroud goes down 3 times, I'll have no choice but to kill everybody. I'll just be taking this. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Do I need all these bullets? No. Am I going to take them? Yes. It's bullets they don't have to shoot me. Guys, could you... Can you see me from there? No, we're good.
You're an artist, Captain.
Bunch of stuff I can sell, and some bullets. Okay. Now again, I can't waste my shroud too much. Hey guys, how you doing?
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
You gonna question me?
What? No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
You don't need to see my identification. Oh, I was really hoping that was an option. No, you're not.
What?
Oh, look at that. It is there.
I don't need to see your identification. Move
Nice little nod there to Star Wars. Ooh, a Necron. Oh, I want to go in here. Necropsy lab.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next.
And I had such high hopes for this one. Ah well, I suppose it could have been worse.
Yeah, they could have ended up like those poor bastards in containment.
I think they're practicing on reviving people, and they're doing that explosive cell death thing. Remember, ministry terminals are to be used, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. All subjects have perished under ongoing multiple hibernation cycles. Subject 19F, massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal from hibernation chamber. Subject 61B, intestinal rupture upon removal from hibernation chamber. 82C, lab technician accidentally shorted hibernation chamber. Subject electrocuted. Then 15R, pulmonary edema upon removal from hibernation chamber. So they're getting closer. You know, instead of having just goo, at least they're just dying from like somewhat normal things. Hello. Oh, it's a woolly cow. Don't mind me. Trial number 27. I've tried to replicate the work Dr. Wells initially did on the reviving formula, but his notes are basically unintelligible. Damn. This may take a few iterations. 64. That's teraborate ethanol, not toasted dinner roll. I'm kind of ashamed that made me laugh a little bit. 82. Powers that be are demanding results. I have submitted my catalog of dead sprats. 127. I didn't realize it was possible to run out of sprats. 128. Which genius left the new shipment of sprats in the kitchen? 237. Still attempting to complete Wells' formula. Still going through a dozen sprats a week. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if this is ever going to be effective at reviving people from long-term hibernation. So they know of Wells' research. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that he used to work for the board and quit. I'm assuming that's what happened. Uh-oh. They know I'm here. Hello, fellow scientist.
I really should concentrate on what I'm doing.
Oh, hello, guard.
This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
I was just looking for the bathroom. Relax. How do you think I got here?
I guess that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, do you really think I could have gotten this far if I didn't belong here?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely.
Gosh, just Jedi mind tricks without the Jedi.
I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
Yep, I'll get up right on that. I just have one more thing to do before I leave. Yep. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Best way to go would be that way. All right. As you can see, they're doing human trials. Maybe they actually got it to work finally. Anyone here? Nope. Okay. Now I only have one more reset. Oh, that's not good. Where am I? Okay, can I use this elevator? I can.
Can we talk?
Sure.
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
We're going to save Halcyon by getting those chemicals, reviving the smart people, and then destroying the corporation. That is my plan. I mean, no, I know what the plan is, but no, I don't have the option. You know what? Fine. I don't know yet.
Well, when you figure it out, you can count on me to back your play. Your instincts haven't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
See, Max has my back.
Yeah, huh?
And then Parvati doesn't want to say anything. Okay. Where am I anyway? Where am I? Oh. Am I supposed to be in here? I don't think I can. Okay, well, I'll just be leaving. At the very least, this is a good way to reset your shroud. Wait for it. There it goes. I love that effect. And the fact that it works on them, too. But hey, that gave me 3 more chances now. So I can't go in that way. So I'm going to have to go around this way. Whoops. And again, with my terrible sense of direction, I just have to bring the map up every 3 seconds. Oh, hey guys. How about that tossball game last night? Don't go in there. Oh. Oh, they're in the hibernation suits. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to purposely make this run out. Because if you don't get him to talk to you, oh, I can't even do that anymore. Even if you reset it, you can't do that anymore. Well, at least I have the other 2. How embarrassing. I must have forgotten it.
Sure. I've heard that one before.
Because it happens all the time, right?
Los Evas. Makes you wonder what kind of things the lab coats around here get to forgetting. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID. Okay?
Yep, no problem. Bye. I've actually never been in a place long enough to find that out. If you leave and come back and reset it, apparently you can't do the same ones again. Luckily, my character's good at almost every speech, except I think my lie's pretty low. Well, compared to the other 2, yeah. Yeah, 70's pretty low. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk right past you guarding that door. You know, I could just jump down there. It would save some of my shroud, but... Oh. That's a quicker way out, I guess. Yeah, faster way out. So who are these people? If they're experimenting, who are they experimenting on? I don't think it's going to tell me. Are these people, like, just expendable, or are they actually important? Alright, time to steal the old chemical. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. Let's transfer the chemical. Finally. Gonna get it. Warning. This procedure may result in the invalidation of experimental results and the death of human test subjects. Sudden withdrawal. Oh no. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. Details. To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Results inconclusive. Oh no. So here's a pretty big choice. Morally, anyway. Who knows what it could do in, like, potential DLC or a sequel. We need as much chemical as possible to revive all the colonists on the Hope. Colonists on the Hope are the best and brightest that came here. They can fix our problems. Problem is, they're experimenting on a lot of people right now. I can let the people live, but I can only take 26% of it. Or I could take all of it and let them die, but revive more of the colonists. Tough choice. I mean, this is one of those tough calls. If I sacrifice the dozen or 2 dozen people that are here right now, I can save everyone on the Hope, and they'll give us the answers. So I think I'm going to make the tough call. Yep. Excuse me. I think it's worth it in the end. Sorry, people in the tanks, but this is for the greater good of the colony. Oh, and it's making me watch them die. Game, I hate you. Okay, well, okay, yes, I did just kill them all. But you know what? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I just killed 10 people to potentially save 10 times that on the Hope. I don't know how many people are on there, but there's a lot. I'd say that was worth it. Well, and plus they're actually, the test results don't matter either. Wells has already successfully done it by getting me out. So the loss of the experiment data doesn't matter either. That makes me think that, it makes it sound like I'm saying that the loss of life doesn't matter either. Of course it sucks, I just had to kill 10 people, but they were with the corporation. I keep telling myself that. They were the enemy. But no, that's one of those tough calls. If you had to kill 10 people to save hundreds, and then those hundreds of people could potentially save thousands or millions, it's tough. It's a hard call to make, but you have to make it. And it's like Commander Shepard. Can't save everybody. Gotta make those tough calls. Sorry, Council. Alright. We got the chemical. We can save our friends and family on the Hope now, and they can save everybody else. Yay.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave series. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Yeah. But yeah, let's skip the pleasantries. You're my enemy. Like, if anyone, like, yeah, you're my enemy. Let's not be, we don't have to be nice to each other.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening, I guess.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Why, after all I've done to help him, why on earth would I do that? The answer is no.
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Nope. Alright, Phineas, I got your drugs.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Always bringing Max because of his science. And you know what? I'm probably going to stick with this till the rest of the game. I like this team. The OG team, the first companions, I like their stats. The stats they give me. They each pretty much give me 3 useful stats. And their abilities are great too. These are just like, I mean, it might not be a coincidence that, in my opinion, the 2 best companions in terms of ability and skills are the first 2 you get. Although it does depend on your build.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Oh, well, I got plenty. I might have had to kill people for it, but I got plenty. Yeah, we should probably bring this up.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Alright, well, I don't think he knows about that. The chairman's literally planning on freezing everyone, and then most likely Byzantium just hoards the resources until we all die.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have: time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
That was weird. He said we didn't have the chemicals. I don't know if it was like a weird dialogue order, but no, I have the chemicals right here.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I mean, that's a good point too. They probably, maybe, I'm going to say maybe, might not have survived those experiments. They might have been there just for data. It's possible they would have been in suspended animation the rest of their lives, however short that is, and experimented on. So.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Phineas, you're not making me feel like a good person here, man. It's like, oh, I had to kill 10 people. And he's like, oh, they must have died in excruciating pain. Like, God, come on, man. The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process. I'm smart.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
What makes you say that?
I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
So that's why they want the Hope. The Hope is one giant freezer for people. They're going to flush everyone out of it and then have it for their own people. We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do. There's got to be. We have the chemicals. We can do something.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Oh, look at me being a science guy again. There is a way. We could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power through the unreliable. This is why I like having skills in games like this. It just gives you so many options to talk.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system micro-jumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Well, no, hold on. I got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance? Good question to ask.
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Fun. We already know that. Yeah, people aren't going to notice this thing.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Well, that's a smart way of saying that. You know what? No, we're good. We're good.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I agree.
Certainly. How can I help?
That's all for now. Oh, level 29. One level away from max level. Do I need to put points in anything? Not really. I actually think I'm pretty good on most of this stuff. So in that case, I'm going to do this. Boop. I look... No. You know what? I look great. So it is time to go to the Hope where this all started. And get it running again and jump it back to the system. And then wake those people up.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati.
Yeah. There it is. Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished, and its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Time to bring them all back to save the colony.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
Oh, good. Nah, I'm
If
sure
you
we'll
don't
be
mind my
fine.
saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Maybe he's been through a lot. He seems to have the best interest of the colony at heart, so I'm good with that. And Minister Clark, he's still kind of a jerk, but again, he's been locked away for years. He seems like he might be on my side. And this is what I talked about the last two parts in the game being easy. If you have the skills and the items and stuff, you can just kind of use the shroud and walk right past everybody. Again, I get that it's part of the game, but if you've done everything in the game, it's very easy to get those items. Use terminal. Route an auxiliary power source to a supplement reactor. Yes. Status. Status reports available in the following: power, maintenance, hibernation chambers. How's the power? The reactor's in auxiliary mode. The following modules are now operational: life support, engines, navigation, communication, security. Maintenance status. Everything's overdue. Pending work orders. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock has stopped. Microwave is stuck on high power mode. Microwave has stopped working entirely. Ooh. Pre-launch roll call. Captain. Wilhelm Hunt. First mate. Donna Hunt. I guess they're related somehow.